Happy Thursday, everybody! We had kind of a challenging Thursday.
We did.
We were originally going to work on the bathroom tonight, but then we decided not to do that because what happened this morning?
Well, this morning and for the past couple of days, Armani has been acting kind of funny, and we weren't really sure what was going on with him. He's got a lot of health issues, and I think we've told you a little bit about him in the past, but he does have Cushing's disease, and he's got like arthritis, and we just found out that he's blind. Not all the way blind, but that he cannot see fully. I don't know what he can see. I guess that's one thing that kind of stinks, is that it's kind of like a guessing game. You really don't know. He also is for sure going deaf, but he had a really bad ear infection. In Florida, dogs with like floppy ears, they will have chronic ear infections sometimes because of the heat and humidity. So sometimes it's just kind of like a breeding ground in their floppy ears because there's not enough air kind of getting in there to dry it out. So the medication that we're giving him, I guess the doctor was saying like sometimes that can affect their hearing. So we're hoping that he's not actually deaf and that it's just the medication, which we stopped. So
and the doctor said every case that he's ever seen where the dog goes deaf from medication, it is reversible.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Armani is also like 14 years old, so I know that maybe it is something that isn't from the medication. Maybe it's just his age. So I don't know. We don't know for sure. So we're kind of going to just see what happens. Also, his back legs were giving out on him, and that was something that was really concerning to me. And he was having a lot of trouble going to the bathroom.
Right.
And those were two things that together were very concerning. So we made an appointment like as quick as we could, and we took him in like ASAP. And the doctor did find that he did like some palpitation tests just to see if he had like any pain and where it was coming from. The reason why we took him in for these things is because Armani was acting kind of strange, where he would stand and he would shake and act like he was really scared of something. And he doesn't do that. That's not the kind of dog he is. He's Bandit. I would expect that from Bandit, but not from Armani. And so he would stand there and act like he didn't know if you were almost sneaking up on him, like you were scaring him. And so I thought that was really weird because he never acted like that. And so when we took him in, the doctor was saying, oh, well, my dog is actually going through this right now, and he has a crushed disc in his neck. So let me just do a couple of things and manipulate his neck and see if that's where the pain is coming from. And it was. He like cried, and they put his head down, and that really hurt Armani. So the pain is definitely in the neck somewhere, but we don't know.
Yeah. So now he's on anti-inflammatory and painkillers.
Yeah.
So hopefully, and he's also on like he's not allowed to jump up on the couch. He's not allowed to go downstairs. He's not allowed to go upstairs.
Yeah. He basically said that you have to like carry him for the next 3 weeks. Like he can't. He can't really do much. He can walk around, but he can't jump. He can't run. He can't go up and stairs. He can't go up, go down. So we're just kind of like, I don't know. We're just kind of see what happens in the next week and a half, and then if it does not improve, then that's when we're gonna have to talk about like, he recommended for us not to do the x-rays right away.
Right. So
we're going to do those x-rays after the medication, it's just 9 days. So hopefully he will improve. I think I would still do the x-rays anyway, just because I want to be like 100% sure that nothing's wrong.
Right.
I had to give Tim a little break. This camera is really heavy. So
we're still waiting on our G7X to come in the mail.
One day it'll be here. One day. But yeah, so we are still probably going to do those x-rays. And then if it turns out to be not great news, then we'll have to see a neurologist. Oh no, my hand's really shaky.
I can do it again.
That was a very short break. My hand can't handle it. But yeah, so if we end up getting bad news after the x-rays, then we'll have to see a neurologist. So that's what we've been dealing with today. And Armani is not in pain at the moment, and he seems to be doing okay. And like that's all that I wanted. I just wanted to make sure that he was not in pain, because he was clearly in pain this morning and yesterday.
Right.
So I don't want him to be in pain. If I can help it, I want to help him, Right. So
he's doing a lot better today.
Yeah.
But it was like a rough morning, so we've been kind of like lounging around, like not doing anything. We went grocery shopping. Yeah. We didn't take you guys because we wanted to get it done and over with as quick as possible.
Well, plus we don't have the little camera yet. So
right.
But yeah, so I know like this video is probably not super exciting, and we're very sorry about that. But I think we're just gonna kind of like have a relaxed night and just like I just want to like cuddle Armani on the couch, and like, he is definitely an older dog. A lot of you guys were asking how old he is on Twitter. I tweeted about this, and he's gonna be 14. So I know that, you know, that's very old in dog years, especially for his breed. The vet actually said that he has already aged out, like, past the general lifespan of his breed. Mm-hmm. So that's something that I definitely keep in mind with all of these, like, ailments and stuff. I'm sure that, you know, it's probably just going to kind of continue to happen. But yeah, so that's what we've been dealing with, and it's just kind of like a sad day because, I don't know, it's sad when your animal doesn't feel good.
So I'm cooking some hamburgers on the grill, and Abby is just, like, hanging out with me. It's me and Abby right now. It's the Tim and Abby show outside. Right, Abby? Yeah. You're my best friend. Yeah, you're a good girl. Those are my feet. Do you like them? Oh no, you're putting your butt on me. You can't go inside because there's dogs in there. I don't think they like you. Holy cow, these new lights are bright. But I have a conspiracy theory for you guys. Not really a conspiracy theory, but just like a thought. We watch Netflix, or Hulu, one of the two, a lot. And it just keeps playing. So like we started watching Bob's Burgers. And it was like, watch the new one. And then it just starts going backwards through Bob's Burgers. Just playing one episode after another. And it's like, you watch one and you're like, alright, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do something after this episode. And then the episode ends and you're like, alright, cool. So you stand up and you like go do something. And then the next episode starts playing. And you're like, well, what's that? What's happening over there? There's another... I'll just sit down and watch this one. And then you're like 50 episodes in, and it's like 3 days later and you haven't stopped watching TV. So I think that there's some sort of, I don't know, hypnotism that happens with Hulu. Do you guys ever have this sort of thing? Like Hulu hypnotism? Yeah, do you guys like that? It's my new band name. It drew me back in, but it was a very good episode. It was the episode where Louise glued Bob to the toilet on the day of his big interview with Coasters Magazine. I had a really good song in the middle with Luis and Bob singing. It was fantastic. Like, it's stuck in my head now. I don't know the words because it was a duet, so they were like singing over top of each other, but it went together really well. But yeah, it's past my bedtime, so I'm off to bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.